entrepreneurship. Saya berharap bahwa dengan adanya share dari abroad, maksudnya internasional, teman-teman bisa mendapatkan satu insight bagaimana berbisnis bukan hanya locally, tetapi internasional, dan bagaimana caranya bertahan dalam bisnis sendiri. Ya, tidak lama Dr. Ferry will share until maybe in Malaysia is 2:30 ya.
2:30.
Until 2:30 ya.
Yeah.
Oke, tetapi di waktu Indonesia sampai jam 1:30. Oke.
Alright. Yeah.
Baik, lebih lanjut saya bisa share screen Dr. Ferry ya.
Yeah. 2:30 is it including the Q&A, Dr. Donny?
Including Q&A.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, you have time for 30 minutes ahead. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
Dr. Ferry, time is yours. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Donny. Yeah. Thank you very much for inviting me again. I would say to talk about sustainable and to be specific on this entrepreneurship. Yeah. And also thank you to the committee, yeah, for this lovely program. And also to the fellow students, yeah, I hope that we can exchange knowledge on the topic, yeah. As what Dr. Donny mentioned just now, I am from Faculty of Technology Management and Entrepreneurship, UTM, Universiti Teknikal, Malaysia, Melaka. Next, Dr. Donny. Before I proceed with the topic, I would love to share where exactly UTM is. Okay, so it's located a bit southern of Semenanjung, Malaysia there. If you can see the map there, thank you, Dr. Donny. So you can see Melaka is actually a tiny state, okay? But Melaka is actually renowned with this historical city in Malaysia. Yeah, we've been recognized by UNESCO as one of the heritage places in Malaysia. Another would be Penang, yeah, in northern part. Okay, so if you have the opportunity to come to Melaka, which I would highly encourage you, if you've never been to Melaka, please come so that you can see all the heritage buildings, you know, the during this British invaded Melaka, yeah, things like that. And also, not to worry about the facilities and whatnot, yeah. Melaka would be always a nice place to stay and to study, inshallah. Okay, Dr. Donny, next. Right, this is briefly about myself, yeah. Basically, I did my degree in the US, yeah. I did major, double major in marketing and management. So I can go for marketing, I can go for management, yeah. But for my PhD, I've concentrated on the more onto management side, looking into construction supply chain, looking into safety matter among contractors. But of course, my research interest would be always in marketing area, to be specific on how to create customer value in organization. I am also interested to look into sustainable development issue. I was one of the committee of the SDG Malaysian chapter when it was being developed in 2010. Okay. Because if you ask me personally, talking about sustainable, it is actually a matter of concern, yeah, because we human being, we have, like, you know, so many activities, advanced activities that can jeopardize our mother nature, yeah, and from there it has you know, triggered me to look into detail of the sustainable development too. Right. Dr. Donny, next. Right. For today's lecture, yeah, my intention is, you know, just to briefly introduce to you what exactly is this sustainable entrepreneurship, And then because this is international experience, yeah, as what Dr. Donnie mentioned to me, so I've decided to share a little bit on Malaysian practices, yeah, in this sustainable entrepreneurship. Then finally, I will try to, bring you to look into some opportunity that we can grab to involve in the sustainable entrepreneurship area, right? Okay, next. Right, first let us look into this sustainable entrepreneurship. Yeah, what does exactly it meant by sustainable entrepreneurship? Right, I believe, yeah, you are aware about triple bottom line. Have you ever heard about this triple bottom line? Can I get response or just one way, Dr. Donnie?
Okay, because maybe we can start with one way. After that, we can discuss
Okay.
and following in.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, okay. So yes, yeah, triple bottom line basically is a suggestion, yeah, for us to look into few dimension in order for us to benefit from the business. Yeah? We've understood that, as I mentioned earlier, human being, we have so much activities that can contribute or jeopardize or give risk to the environment. Yeah, example that I've stated in front of you would be, the utilization of paper, because in order for us to produce paper, it means that we have to cut tree, isn't it? So what happens if we cut tree more and more? Yeah, forests won't be disappeared, and it can definitely contribute this to global warming. Yeah, so such activities, yes, we do have this, recycle. Yeah, but the question would be how many of us are willing to recycle. Okay, because of such activities, yeah, and it will definitely cost the environment. Therefore, businesses, yeah, through this triple bottom line, is suggested to look into the people, which mean the society, will also look into this environment, yeah, the planet. Yeah. At the same time, you are seeking for profit. And when we talk about profit, it is not like, you produce a product and you sell it. Yeah, that would be conventional approach during the olden time. Yeah, but nowadays, due to this environmental impact, entrepreneur, when they want to do business, they have to look into the environmental matter and also to concern about the society. Okay, so this is what triple bottom line is all about. Yeah. Okay, next, Dr. Donnie. Right. Having understood what triple bottom line is, there are so many theory, there's so many terms that we can come across when talking about entrepreneurship. Yeah, one of them would be sustainablepreneurship, which been introduced by Gerlach in 2003. Yeah, she was based from Switzerland. Yeah, she's just a researcher looking into how to embed innovation. Yeah, how to embed innovation with sustainable. So that's what sustainablepreneurship is all about. What she suggested is, at the same time, businesses need to be innovative. They must also think about, how to manage, how to sustain the environment, how to look into the social issues, to look into the people, the population, the impact towards the society and whatnot. Yeah. At the end of the day, this sustainablepreneurship will try to look into any opportunity, business opportunity, in order to solve any worldwide issue that matters. I've explained to you just now in our first slide how the utilization of paper will contribute to tree cutting, isn't it? And because of tree cutting, the more that we cut tree, it will contribute to, for example, land degradation. And this is one of the consequences. This is one of the contributor of flooding, for example. Because of this land degradation, we have flood issue. So as an entrepreneur, we have to really look into what are the issues that really matter and try to solve it, in order to give impact towards the environment and also give benefit to the society. Right in front of you, I believe that you're aware who is that with that red car, is Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla. I believe that you are familiar with Tesla, okay? Because Tesla would be among the first car manufacturer that introduced hybrid car, compared to this internal combustion engines. So Tesla aim is actually to transform the world by reducing global warming through the production and use of sustainable energy. Hence, we have this hybrid car, or sometimes we call it e-vehicle, e-car. And because of that, the company worth 31.5 billion USD already. And because of that, I would say this is how Elon Musk helped to expedite the move of sustainability, transport and energy. So that would be a very good example. Next, Dr. Donnie. Right, when we talk about sustainable, we cannot run from this SDG. Again, I believe that you're aware of this SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. And we also, having understood what is entrepreneurship, sustainable entrepreneurship, let us look into the sustainable entrepreneurship, on your left, which emphasize for this green entrepreneur and blue entrepreneur. Can you? Yes, Dr. Donnie, thank you. Green entrepreneur and blue entrepreneur. Green entrepreneur, or what does green entrepreneur means, is that we concentrate on the green matters, forestry, the plants, tree, okay. While blue entrepreneur, it meant for the ocean, sea. So if you look into this SDG, right. Thank you so much. We have that SDG number 3, 12, 13, 6, and 14. So this is what we need to understand. When we call ourselves as sustainable entrepreneurship, we have to achieve this green entrepreneur and blue entrepreneur, which emphasize on good health, responsible consumption, which means that we are talking about waste management, climate issue, clean water, and also life below water. Okay, it means that all the resources, all the life, fish, etc. Under the water, right? Having understood that, as an entrepreneur, the most important thing is for us to create the value. Okay, how are we going to develop our value creation? By conservation, by looking into the social protection. So this is what we need to identify. Right, next. Next, Let us look into the practice in Malaysia. Okay, so some efforts that been made by, I would say, Malaysian government has made lots of effort when we talk about sustainable development. Why does it happen? Is because there's so many issues regarding the land, the air, the water, and the ecology. Okay, not to mention about overpopulated and whatnot. And because of this, it will contribute to many issues. Industry would be one of the main contributor in Malaysia. Air pollution would be a good example. Okay, and because of that, the government has implemented several action plans by develop a few policy in Malaysia. We have three main, I would say, three main program. National economic policy, which will tackle about the economy, and then we have national development policy, and then we have this national vision policy to achieve a developed country. Supposedly it should be 2020, but then 2020, as you're aware, that we face with another issue, that with our pandemic, COVID-19 issue, isn't it? So the concentration has been shifted. But by then, we also can see that there's lots of initiative to save businesses due to this pandemic. Right. Talking about the policy, yes, we have a climate change policy just to tackle into this climate change issues. We have renewable energy policies. We have green technology policy. So those policy is actually try to govern the activities of Malaysian people towards the environment. And at the same time, the Malaysian government also come up with several initiatives with a related body. For example, we have this the development of Malaysian Green Technology Corporation. We call it Green Tech. This Green Tech is actually act as a one-stop center for any green or initiative, green initiative and issues. Through Green Tech, we encourage companies to get a green certification, and also some incentive has been prepared for companies who are willing to go back to this green initiative and program. We also have collaboration with the Bursa Saham Malaysia, to come up with this public listed company transformation. Under this PLCT program, it is hoped that all the public listed company can consider to conduct their business in a socially responsible and ethical way, to take care into the society, again, to take care into the environment, right? Next, we have this Business Council of Sustainable Development Malaysia, which is actually a center that act to create awareness, to disseminate knowledge on this green issue. At the end of the day, this BCSDM is also acting as a platform to oversee any business opportunity regarding sustainable entrepreneurship. Okay, next, Dr. Tony. Right. We have this program, we call it Malaysia My Hijau. Under this program, any companies that are willing to go for a green practice they can apply for a certification. Yeah, so basically, under Malaysia My Hijau, company will apply for a green certification. They can collaborate with, many agency. Yeah, they can also apply for a grant for a tax relief. Yeah, they can simplify tax. Yeah, if they try to apply this green status. Yeah, one good example of this Malaysian My Hijau would be a company called Bio Ineco Sdn Bhd. Yeah, this company has been established in 2011. Yeah, yes, it is a new company, but this company tackling the biomass fuel energy of in Southeast Asia. Yeah, so it is not only limited to Malaysia. Yeah, but they also catch mostly all the Southeast Asian country, yeah, like Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia. Okay, they've produced wood chip. They also produce palm kernel shells. Yeah, those product, yeah, is used for a burner. Okay, biofuels, residential heating. You can also use it as a barbecue. Yeah, I believe that you would love to do some barbecue for celebration, things like that. Yeah. So normally we use charcoal, isn't it? So but this bioeneco, one of the product is also these wood chips that can act, yeah, to replace charcoal for your barbecue. And for a bigger picture, the palm kernel shells are suitable for the industrial boilers. Yeah, I would say power plants. Yeah, oil and gas processing. Yeah, things like that. So yes, yeah, this would be a good example, a success story of Malaysia My Hijau in Malaysia. Yeah. So it's just that the company need to aware about how they need to apply. And then of course, yeah, there's some processing fees that will involve in this program. Yeah, but don't forget that under this program, you will be exempted from the green tax and few other grant can be entitled, yeah, under this Malaysia My Hijau program. Okay, next, Dr. Dani. Right, Milo, yeah. Perhaps you have Milo, yeah, in Indonesia. So you know that Milo is under Nestle, yeah, Nestle, Malaysia's member had Nestle, but here we call it Sdn Bhd, Malaysia, Nestle Malaysia's member had. So under this sustainable approach, yeah, Milo decided to launch a program called Sayang Bumi. Okay, this is how Milo tried to embrace the environmental issue. Yeah, a good example would be the paper straw. Yeah, as what I've shown you in the slide. Yeah, but the most important thing, yeah, under this Sayang Bumi, Milo would like to help, yeah, to reduce the plastic waste in landfills and waterways. This is how they can contribute towards the pollution, yeah, renewable energy. I mean, waste would be a common issue in Malaysia. Yeah, the landfills, yeah, has been occupied with waste. What's going to happen? Yeah, what's going to happen next if all the waste will go, yeah, will be dumped on the landfills? Yeah, in Melaka here we have this landfill that is very high. Yeah, it's huge already, but a main concern would be what's going to happen next if the landfills has been filled. Okay, so Milo, yeah, through the Sayang Bumi, wish that they can create awareness to people, yeah, to the society, to think about their waste. Yeah, I believe that by introducing this paper straw, yeah, it is a good start for Milo, yeah, to create awareness to people that this wheel can actually easily compost, yeah, compost on the landfills, and bit by bit we hope that we can settle the issue of these landfills full of waste. Okay, next. Another example, Panasonic Malaysia Scramble Hut. Panasonic Malaysia Scramble Hut, they have introduced these eco ideas. Yeah, through this program, they've came up with an intelligent inverter technology to their product. Yeah, for example, the washing machine, refrigerator, air conditioner. So they've claimed that it can reduce the water usage, the energy usage, yeah. And also, through these eco ideas, Panasonic has adopted one area in Perhentian Island, because I believe that you are aware about this endangered species. To be particular, would be the a coral, a coral in Malaysia. There's so many beautiful coral in Malaysia. Actually, we have in Perhentian Island, in Sabah, in Tioman. Yeah, but however, again, due to human activities, those beautiful coral is in danger. So what Panasonic did is to adopt that particular area, and this is how they try to prevent it from all the humankind activities. Okay, this is how they preserve such beautiful coral. Right. Next. Let us look into small businesses. This just now Milo and Panasonic will be multinational corporation, isn't it? I mean, they will definitely have capability, financially, and they have no problems with that. Their business is so big worldwide, isn't it? But what about small business? So let us look, because I would say small business is very important. Small and medium enterprises, it is everywhere worldwide. They are the major contributor to the economy. I believe that Indonesia would be the same as well. SME would be the major contributor too. Okay, but unfortunately, SME, they are very hard to sustain, isn't it? They will just grow and they can just disappear, right? So talking about sustainable entrepreneurship, this is where we need to take the opportunity, and try to create the value, starting from a small, and in front of you, there were 3 small company that has been success, in Malaysia. Number 1 would be Nude. They call it Nude, N-U-D-E. Why is it nude? I know that nude have a different meaning. But if you can see the picture, they use a clear bottle, a clear container, so that you can clearly see what's inside, isn't it? Perhaps that's why they call themselves Nude. But the aim of Nude is to move towards zero waste store. So they sales range of household supply, snacks, cosmetics, household cleaner, pet food. They even offer container with a small charge, whereby you can bring the container home and you can bring it back for further future purchase. Okay. The second one would be the Hive, yeah, located in Bangsa and Ampang. The Hive would be the first Malaysian's first zero waste store, actually. Yeah, they sell natural food, range of gift. Yeah, for example, in front of you they have a stainless steel straw. They also have straw made from bamboo. Yeah, and the Hive, yeah, the entrepreneur that highly involved in the Hive would be women entrepreneur, the underprivileged, yeah, and then social enterprise. Okay, and finally we have Lave Republic, LAVE. They've concentrated on online, yeah, online business. They don't have brick and mortar, yeah. They produce soap, skincare, shampoo, scrub, yeah, things like that. And I would say this small, eco-friendly small business was a success so far. And we have so many, yeah, to name a few, yeah. We have so many success story in Malaysia, yeah, small businesses. And given the fact that through this pandemic, yeah, online would be a good opportunity for small businesses to start with. Yeah? Next. Right. Let us look into sustainable entrepreneurship opportunities, yeah, generally. In order for us, yeah, to understand what are the opportunities, yeah, we need to understand our consumer. This is how we are trying to create the value. Okay. We need to understand the consumer actions towards sustainable. So basically we have two, consumerism, and another would be environmentalism. Okay. Through this consumerism, it means that, yeah, we need to look into the buyer's power and what are the effect of this buyer's power toward you, toward the seller. Okay. In Malaysia, we have this CAP, consumer agency, based in Pulau Pinang. This is where the consumer will express their dissatisfaction towards the company. Okay, and CAP is a good example of organization that can actually help the consumer, and it is the strongest one in Malaysia. Yeah, I would say the most effective one. Yeah, we also have under the ministry, Kementerian Hal Ehwal Pengguna, yeah, KDNKK, that's what we call it in short form. Also to tackle with such issue. Yeah, and environmentalism, yeah, would be any movement, yeah, that is concerned with the government, with the business, but this movement is concerned of the impact towards the society. Yeah, we have Go Green, for example. We have safe tree cutting. Yeah, such eco-innovation movement. Yeah, that can actually assist the movement to protect the environment. Okay, having understood this movement, yeah, it means that we as a business entity, we really need to look into the sensitivity of these two groups, yeah, the consumerism and the environmentalism, yeah, because this is especially environmentalism, yeah, they've expressed themselves through this NGO, yeah, and then they have a power to voice up themselves on whatever that they're not satisfied with. And if it is happen, it will then give a bad reputation to yourself. Okay, and thank you to this internet era, a social media era. The word by mouth has become a very important mode, to communicate. Hence, we have this, we call it viral, isn't it? So anything bad, get it from the